one of my most difficult time was leaving home for the first time in my early 20s. I got done with my university and got a job in another town, so I had to leave my base to another place where I am now. And it was a very trying time because I didn't meet the best of colleagues then, or the best of bosses. It was a very, very difficult time. I thought it won't end because this is the first time I'm working, this is the first time I'm going to have this experience, and in the process my only surviving parent died. It was like the world was coming to an end. In life there is always a bad time and a good time. Yes, that's what I will be dissecting on today's episode with you. I will be sharing with you practical ways of coping with bad times or hard times, if you may put it that way. Now, before I do just that, I would like to welcome all of you. It's good to have you join me again. I'm happy to be in your midst. Thank you for helping me grow my channels. To all my subscribers, I love you. Let's keep sharing the good news. Now, if you're seeing this face for the first time, please do well to subscribe. If you love all things relating to trendy gist, life hacks, and stuffs like that, then you might have to subscribe and put on your notification bell to know when I post a new video. Now let's dive straight into it. Bad times are real, just like the good times. When you're experiencing a bad time, sometimes it will look like the world has come to an end, like, oh, there's no way out of this tunnel. And experiencing a bad time could mean in your relationship. Yeah, I talk more of relationship, but this time around, let's broaden it. It could be your relationship. You're having a bad time in your relationship, maybe finding someone who genuinely loves you and all of that. It could be a bad time you've lost your job. It could be a bad time you're having difficult moments with your family. It could be a bad time your life is not where you want it to be yet. Whatever it is can make your life feel so down, like you are not in your best spirit, if I may put it so. So bad time could occur in any aspect of our life. So I'm here to tell you practical experience that have worked for me. Yeah, I feel it might work for you too. One sure way I cope with bad times is I'll just tell myself, deal with my mind and tell myself it's just a phase. It will come and go. I will always talk to myself as okay. I will remind myself, okay, remember those days you had this situation and all of that. It was like the world was coming to an end, blah 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 blah, and now you are here. You managed to make it to the other side happier, stronger, and all of that. I use those past experience to encourage myself that this is just a phase. It is going to go away. Now, I want you to also apply that in your own situation. Think of those difficult moments you were able to overcome and tell yourself that, okay, as usual, it's just a phase. It's going to pass. I'm going to come out stronger on the other side and all of that. Even when you have not had a very, very bad time that could, you can draw from that experience. Look at other people who you have watched experience something like that. Yeah, it could be your loved ones, it could be your relation, your friends, your parents. Just grab strength from their experience, because we learn from other people's experience, right? I know one of my most difficult time was leaving home for the first time in my early 20s. I got done with my university and got a job in another town, so I had to leave my base to another place where I am now. And it was a very trying time because I didn't meet the best of colleagues then, or the best of bosses. It was a very, very difficult time. I thought it won't end because this is the first time I'm working, this is the first time I'm going to have this experience, and in the process my only surviving parent died. It was like the world was coming to an end. In fact, up till now I still have bad times, but I still say to myself, I've never seen a bad time as bad as that time. And if I could come out of it stronger, excelling in the same office, becoming one of the top, not like I'm blowing my trumpet, but coming out very strong, like the best. Yeah, if I may put it so. This is not about bragging. I'm just using my experience to encourage you. Coming out stronger, learning the job and becoming one of the best. When they talk about, oh, I want somebody who is going to get this production, perfectly executed or delivered, they'll say, okay, go and try Mori. She will not try Mori, just give it to Mori. She will deliver. This is a place where I was not so welcomed. I didn't meet the best of colleagues. I didn't meet the best of bosses then. But somehow, I was able to pull through. Another sure way you can pull through a difficult moment is to improve on yourself. Yeah, improve on yourself, because you need to improve on yourself. Do you know why you need to improve on yourself? Mentally, it helps you. It helps you to know that your life is not stagnant. It helps you to know that there's hope at the other end. So this is just a phase. I'm going to pass through this phase. I'm going to prepare for the next phase. That is what you are doing. Another sure way to cope with a bad time, a practical way to cope with a bad time, is to lean on your loved ones. Oh, thank God for our loved ones, because our loved ones they are God sent. They have really helped us in so many ways that money, no. Money cannot buy. Telling you from experience, during that period, I know I leaned more on my brothers, on my sisters, their words of encouragement and, suggestions will really play a great deal in helping you go through that difficult times. Yes. So when you are having a good time, remember your loved ones. Don't forget your loved ones. That your loved one could be your sister, could be your brother, could be your friends, could be that age-long family friend. Just maintain good relationship with your loved one, because you might need to lean on them at difficult times. Yeah. One other sure way that worked for me, and I feel is going to work for you too, is not to dwell on the bad times. Okay, you lost that contract. Yes, I know. You will think about it. I know. There's no point pretending like you won't think about that situation. You will think about that situation, but when you begin to dwell so much that you will not be productive in a day, you have to deliberately, consciously make effort to forget about such situation. Yeah, if you have to really relocate to deal with such situation, depending on how intense that bad time is, you do it. If you need to go for a vacation, if it will help you, forget about that situation a little bit, and you can cope better by going on vacation, and you have the money. Because if you don't have the money and decide to take this option, it might complicate your issue. But if you have the money, just distract yourself a little bit. Don't always dwell on it. Don't always dwell on it. That's why I also said in the beginning, you need to improve on yourself. You can think about that course, you can think about that training or that workshop you need to do to improve yourself. All those things takes that kind of idle time you might need, or you will have to think about or dwell on your bad situation. It's not going to help you. It's going to depress you the more. Last but not the least, lean on those things that makes you happy. Those little things that makes you happy. Yes, if it means to take good care of yourself, maybe to make out time to go for a spa if you can afford it, or make out time to spoil yourself a little bit, give yourself a treat. That is what you should be doing. Yeah. And most importantly, you need to give yourself, deliberately say these affirmations to yourself, that you are going to come out victorious in this situation. This situation is not going to swallow you. This situation is not going to ruin other possibilities in your life. Yes, that's what you should be telling yourself. The affirmation will help. I don't know whether I would say is the most coping mechanism here, but let me know your opinion in the comment section. If you love this video, please give it a like and share it if you can. See you next time. Bye bye.